Hey everyone, welcome back to Judo Highlights. We'll have a look at all the top Ippons from the Grand Slam Masters, one of the highest level tournaments of the year. Also, a quick shout out to all the channel members. Thanks a lot for clicking that join button and supporting the channel. And if you're looking to get a Kozakura gi or a discount to JudoTV, it's in the description. And without further ado, let's get into it. So this one here was a Wasari, but I thought it was good enough to be an Ippon. Nice Osoto Gaishi here by Saito. Straight into the Osai Komi. Actually, there were some really nice transitions from Tachiwaza to Newaza in the Masters, so I'll show you those shortly. But first, a beautiful throw by Takuto. Watch the little backstep with his left foot as he hops across. A lot of Japanese judoka do that, Maruyama especially, with his Uchimata. And here's another one from Takuto. Look at the first attempt, really threw his body into it. And then a little adjustment, gets the Ippon. Have a look at it again. I really like the first attempt. This one here, you can just see these guys, even for a little sasai like that, they put so much torque into their throws. And here it is working a second time. Beautiful stuff. Same throw now by Shavdatuashvili. And watch what he does with his inside foot. First hitting the knee and then the ankle at the same time. Here it is again. Just pay attention to his right leg, knee, ankle. Wonderful sasai by Shavdatuashvili. This one here, I really like this kochi. I was told by someone from Tsukuba University to do exactly this with the reaping foot. So watch how Funakubo, she latches onto it and follows it and then goes again. A lot of people, they kind of plant their foot and keep it in one position, but following the leg like that really gets them. This was another beautiful one, really high level. Watch him pull Lombardo's leg inwards before going in for the Taniatoshi. Right there. I definitely think this is something he practices, pulling in and then following. Really great stuff. Big Ouchigari counter here by Mathieu. Mathieu from France, someone doing really well at under 90 kgs. In fact, he was the only male judoka from the French team to score a medal at the Masters. Toroboyev throwing Kropalik here. I didn't expect Toroboyev to win this fight. And Kropalik went flying. This Osotogari and that grip on the shoulder, I'm seeing a lot of people playing with that these days. A lot of the Georgians do it, and even Abe Uta, she does it with an Uchimata, which is really nice. Big, huge lifting. Ashibarai here on the return. Just allowed her opponent to get up and picked her up and dumped her. That's a really nice one. Nidan Kosoto now by Kohara. Just pay attention to his left leg. See it sliding up and down Angvari's shin. And also the left hand of Kohara. It's kind of on the tricep, pushing down. Another beautiful Taniatoshi here. This time drifts from Algeria. Just a poor mistake, staying too much on the inside of his opponent. And Palivan was able to use those long legs, jump behind him. Right, next up we've got some really nice transitions from Tachiwaza to Newaza. This time Kim, Kataguruma, into a Juji Gatame. You can see Takuto, he's flipping out of it, trying to avoid the Ippon, but that just leaves his arm in a really vulnerable place. Good work by Kim to jump on top of it. This one now by Tanaka. Almost gets countered. Almost gets picked up here, but a little bit of acrobatics and into a Juji as well. This one was pretty stylish. Just using that energy in the right way. Look at that. He's even looking at the ref, checking if he's okay to go into the Newaza. Brilliant Ippon. And Cass, he's a legend at doing this sort of stuff. Tachiwaza straight into a Juji. Look at that, nice Tomoe into the Juji. You can see him setting up the Tomoe. He's putting his posture in a really low position. It's kind of a telltale sign that someone's going to go into a Tomoe Nage. But couldn't stop it. The entry was perfect. And then the control with the legs. That's amazing. Alright, back to some Ippons now. Nagayama. Sore Surikomi Goshi. Now usually this little tap on the leg kind of stops people in their tracks, but for Nagayama, I think it just put him one step ahead, made his opponent follow him a little bit. Now this one here, this was just a Wazari, but I definitely think it should be an Ippon, landing right on the back of the two shoulders. And we'll play this one again, but Nagayama, if he takes a lapel grip first, he actually looks for this. See how he's kind of just looking for the back, and then when he got an opportunity, he dove in there. So sleeve first, he's looking for Sodes. Lapel first, he's looking for Uranages. I don't think it's that basic, but It's a bit of a pattern that he has. Really impressed by this front Uchimata by Tanaka. I mean, usually Japanese judoka, they get in this position and things aren't looking good for them. But he manages to just take control of this situation and really did a good job here. Actually, training in Japanese universities, especially these days, you see a lot more people just kind of openly grabbing in these positions, looking for front Uchimatas, really getting comfortable in that space. And look at this Uchimata, just incredible Uchimata. Really slammed his opponent into the mat. And this one here, Nozadzi with the Uranage. He's pretty ecstatic about that one. Good return to the mat for Nozadzi. Haven't seen him on top form in some time. And if you want a textbook way to do an Uranage, I mean, that's it. This is one of those Ouchigaris I don't recommend people trying to copy. It's a very specialist Ouchigari to drop down like that onto your knees and get a throw. Some people do it, some people like doing it this way, but it is really hard to do if you're not used to it. This counter here, just beautiful counter. Really speaks volume to the experience and the veteranship of Smetov. Look at that, the speed that he did that was incredible. And by the way guys, if you haven't liked and subscribed, consider doing so. I'm really trying to get to 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Watch the footwork from Imomali here. He jumped in there really quickly for the Surigoshi. Can you call it a Surigoshi if he takes an undergrip like that? Pretty sure you can. Personally, I don't like countering Ouchigari this way, but why not if it works? And I do think White, I mean, he was kind of compromised, kind of off balance, trying that Ouchigari to begin with. Nice and simple this one. Front Uchimata. I love a good front Uchimata. It's got to be one of my favorite techniques to see. Koga now, and I mean, this was a sneaky Seoi Nage. Not the fastest entry, but I mean, the throw itself was just really, really quick. And Klumkite now, I mean, she's got an incredible Seoi Nage of her own. See her on Instagram practicing this all the time. She's a true technician of this technique. This next one, not too sure who White is, but he might be listening to my videos. If you're not Georgian, don't take that cross grip over the back. You'll get picked up. And what does he do? Takes it off and goes for a sneaky little karaguruma. I think Blue was just kind of confused about the whole situation with the grip changing. Great counter to Kosotogake here. Here's the entry by White. And then Blue, he was quick to just take advantage of it. I don't think White did anything particularly wrong. It's just Blue, I mean, he was just so quick to react. I mean, he just jumped in there 100%. I'm going for an Ouchigari now. Threw a Kosotogake at me. Here comes my Ouchigari. That's his mindset. Another beautiful Surigoshi here. Look at that. Kind of a wide base with the legs. Grigolashvili, one of my favorite judoka, and he's got just a crazy Seoi Nage. Taking a second attempt like this, I mean, the strength to just kind of stand up like that. Beautiful stuff. And my man Nagase, throwing Malai. Can't believe I put Nagase's Ippon this far into the video. Usually I put him as number 1, number 2, maybe number 3. Great counter here. A little bit of a slip. Yeah, watch Takaichi's right foot just slip across the tatami there, and that put her in a really bad position. This Uchimata by Horikawa, really smooth. Watch her right leg, steps once and then steps again. And I think that first step just brings her close, and then a little bit closer. She just needed that distance to close a little bit before jumping in there. Van Dyke with the big Uranage. That was a thumping sound. Have a listen in slow-mo. Those ones really hurt. Maizarazi now, world champion. Smooth Ashiwaza here. I think Blue just put his feet in the wrong place. Watch his left foot, takes a little step forward. And I think he just had too much weight on it, going backwards. This one here, I haven't seen one of these in quite some time. Olosoto to Tani Otoshi. Onosho has a great one of these from back in the day. And just 2 more Ippons, guys. One from Beko Uri. But I'll just briefly talk about the gis from Kuzakura that I'm gonna sell. I'm still trying to figure out how to exactly do it. I want to make it as smooth as possible for you guys. It's coming. It'll be in the description. Once it's up and running, it will be nice, it will be smooth. But I do want to kind of help people with a chat, some kind of chat tool through WeChat or through Shopify or something. I'm still working it out, but it will be in the description when it's all done. And thanks for your patience, guys. I know these things take a long time for me to set up. I'm working on it. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. It's been a good one. And I think we have a Zagreb Grand Prix in a week or so. So I'll see you for that one. Thanks again, and I'll see you later. Peace.